Welcome back to part 3 with me, Jeff, and Fazza. Fazza's showing a professional game here under Steve Woods and VIP Boxing.
Still on, yeah.
They're on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Check all his other interviews and all the fights. I think every fight's on there, like your boxers.
Yeah, all the VIP ones, yeah, they're all recorded and they're all on there.
So, what is your record?
I've had 21 fights, 118, stopped 5 of them, and then lost the 3, well, lost 2, and then the one that was a technical decision to Masha.
Yeah, so the big fight with Masha. Do you remember the crowd the night? It was in Liverpool Echo.
Yeah, it was in the Echo. It was early doors, but it was still busy. Obviously, we both sold a load of tickets. So it was everyone was anticipating a good fight, and I think it just started getting going, and we walloped heads. And I just remember Masha going, I think I walloped heads, and then I went, and Masha went, "You alright, Tom?" She's like, he's been there. She went, "You alright, Tom?" I was like, just see like blood just going boom, boom, just spitting over his back. And then it's the ref like had a look at it and went, "You're alright?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I'm alright," and just carried on fighting. Before long, it was like completely like in my eyes. I said to my corner, I was like, "I can't see." I was like, because when I
which side was it?
It was no, right in the middle, so it was in the middle, yeah. So it literally was going, it was covering like both eyes, so in the end I was just literally swinging, half blind. I think I nearly got Masha at the end of that round. And then when I went back to the corner, my corner was just like, you can't even see. So then the doctor waved it off, but because there'd been 4 rounds, it went to the card. So I'd probably started a little bit too slow. But at the time I didn't think I was so, but do
you have a game plan with Masha? Masha comes forward, doesn't he?
Yeah,
like non-stop.
He's always comes forward. He's quite aggressive. So the plan was to box him, but then I think he threw a little spanner in the works and started to box me a little bit more. And yeah, so because he probably nicked a couple of early rounds, he got on like a close one. I think one of them might have been a draw, or 39-38. So they were all like close cards. And the fight was just getting going, but it is what it is.
So he's 40, and so...
I don't think he is actually 40, I'm on the line up there.
No, but the thing is that the rivalry's there, and you're both good friends outside the ring, but that should be the... once this lockdown finishes, it could be on the cards.
Yeah.
But as I said, you're heading for a British title. Yeah,
that would just be I think every fighter now, they just want to fight, don't they?
Yeah.
I think you were saying there, who do you want to fight? I was like, honest to God, I'm not asked to do a fight as long as I get a fight. And then yeah, like my goal is to fight for the British title. So I think it's Sam Maxwell and Akeem Esperan's the champion. He's from Gloucester way. They're fighting soon for it. So it's about working myself into a position to challenge the winner. And you
study them boxers. Do you have like a fight plan? Do you ever like watch them on the video and thinking how you could sort of?
Yeah, well, I will do. Yeah, the lads who are around now, I've probably knew them all for years and been watching them for years anyway. So it's about getting ready.
So in your corner is Big Danny? Is it Big Danny? Yeah.
Big Danny. Yeah.
Big Danny. He's bigger than me, Danny. But on the pads, he's a great pad man.
He's a good pad man. Yeah.
He only uses one pad, that's like one target, and he's always giving you the distance. Yeah. What about saying, as I said, you got got stopped one time or knocked out, not cleanly, that's good,
TKO,
TKO. Just tell about the experience about that, what was going on and how did you react to it?
It was a massive fight, it was a big step up. It was against Noara Davis, who was known as a massive puncher. Not the best technically, but he's got that good punch, and the beforehand probably got a little bit too involved in the arguments and the banter with him on the press conferences and what have you. And the plan was to box him and take him late, and just got caught at the end of the first round, towards the end of the first round, and it just spun the fight on its head really. Got put down again a couple of times in the second round. And then I think, so a couple of times in the second round, and then in the third, I think I went back the corner in the third, and I was like, I said to my coach, I was like, did I get put down then? I was like, because my head was scrambled, I was like, did I get put down in that round? He was like, no, you never hit boxing well better. So I think third, fourth and fifth, I did box a lot better and I showed a little bit of signs of getting back into it. And then I think 6th round, in the end, he got to me again and put me over. And then I got back up again, didn't quit, and then in the end he hit me again with a few more shots and the ref waved it off.
That's it. I mean, I remember getting put on your ass, as they say. It was when you get a shot, it's like an old telly, they turn it off and just went zoom, and you wake up. You know.
First time he put me down, I didn't even remember, like I didn't really remember it. Because when people say they punch hard, I was like, I can't really remember them. Like, I think they're the people where, you know, when they punch that hard, when you get people who punch and it's like, bump, bit of a thud, and you're like, oh, that hurt. I think it's the ones where if you don't hurt, it's just like, bump, it's like lights out.
It's gone.
Like, it was when I watched it back on the video, I didn't even remember, didn't remember being flat on my back, because I went bump, flat on my back, and then scrambled up. Whereas, I thought the first time I got put down was when I went to a knee. But that's when I was a bit more conscious of what I was doing. The first time I've just bumped, just instinct, just got myself up.
Sparring, I mean, I used to get buzzed and put on my backside and sparring.
I've never been put down in sparring. Don't get me wrong, I've been buzzed a few times. A few body shots that I've hit and might have took a bit of a breather up, but I've never been put down in sparring.
Do you know what, they talk about body shots, yeah?
They're worse, aren't they?
I think the worst feeling, because if you get one in the solar plexus, if you wooden boxer, if you breathe in, feel your rib cage, that pit there, if you get hit in that, you just can't breathe, and you're in the ring.
Just wraps you, doesn't it?
I always used to get embarrassed with the crowd, thinking, if I get hit here, you know, you sort of want to try to, you can't go, you know, in front of the crowd, just suck it in.
Just, you can't control it, can you? You think, body shots, they just take your soul away, don't they?
I mean, that Canelo, we watched him when against, he was boxing Smith, and he hit him with the body shot, you could see the ripple.
Yeah.
Oh, the compact.
He got Liam, didn't he? He got Liam with a body shot, and I think he got Rocky as well with body shot.
With the body shot, yeah. The worst in the ring. So any young kids out there boxing, by the way, they don't realise until when you do get hit.
Always looking for headshots, and neglect the body a lot, and it can be just as bad.
So when the boxing obviously resumes, bigger skies, how old are you now?
31.
31. So when do you think you're going to think, well, I've got maybe 2 or 3 years to...
I don't know, I still feel younger, I'm still fit, I've kept myself in shape all the way through. I'm only classing myself as 30 because I've had a year where I haven't boxed, so I've still got plenty of life in me. And as where I've only started boxing when I was 16, you know, some kids who are my age now, they've been boxing since they were 11, so essentially they've got more miles on the clock, and they might finish earlier than me. And you only have to look at the likes of Masha. I think Masha's like 35, 36. Yeah. And no, I think he didn't start late. I think he started when he was started boxing when he was like 20 something. So yeah, there's still plenty of miles left on my clock, and I'm still gonna box as long as I feel fit and able to.
I think you learn as well each fight. You progress. You know, people don't realise. You know, people go, it's that you get beat, and you know, and that's it. You know, I think look at football teams. You know, they always bounce back. And like with yourself, the capabilities, because you can punch, you can box, and you've got a good chance to become, you know, a British champion and see what goes on with beyond. But also you're training as well in the gym. You're actually becoming like a coach, and that's your job now.
I coached as an amateur, helping out with all the kids, doing some of their corners, even while I was still boxing. And then I've done a few other coaching sort of roles as when I worked for Everton and stuff like that. And then I've been actively working as like a personal trainer and boxing coach in the gym that I'm at now since like about 2016. It was just before I boxed in Goodison. When I boxed on another value card, I was still working full time, and I was going to the gym at 6. I was going to work all day, and I didn't really like the job. hated this, so I was half scarred at times and getting off, then going back to the gym. And then that was my first like decent little payday where I could afford to have a few months between my next fight, and that's when I started working in the gym then and getting a bit of a client base and doing personal training.
So one-to-ones and stuff like
one-to-ones
that.
With people.
Any up-and-coming kids that you think you want to give us a little shout, you know, as in like who's got like potential or...
Yeah, we've got boss little kids in our gym. Little Danny Ammo's he's a national champion. Jake Sutton, little Ian Harnach, and Lucas Yadin, they're all boss little
Is that the
kids.
Stockbridge gym? Is it all?
Well, that's in No Limits where I'm at now, so obviously we've got our professionals there.
Yeah.
We've got an amateur gym there as well, so obviously we haven't been able to train them in the gym for a lot of the last 12 months, but we still kept in contact with them, and they've all been doing Zoom sessions, believe it or not, so online.
On Zoom sessions?
They've been doing Zoom sessions with the whole, or even all the family and all that, the family members in the background, they've all been shadow boxing, doing like bits of circuits and that, so we've kept them busy so that when gyms are allowed to open on the 12th of April, we can get them all back in.
That's positive, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's great to see, because obviously any young kids out there with you know, what they don't know what to do, but they've got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
You know, the mother think that they've got HTC,
ADHD,
and they're running around. Get them in the gym, you know,
definitely,
progression.
yeah. I think that's one of the best things I ever done was going to the gym, and you know, my little girl, she's only 18 months, but I'll be getting her on. I actually got a little video there of her on punching Felicity.
Yeah, Felicity.
She was punching the pads the other day, but I'm 100% gonna get her on the pads and getting her into fitness when she's older.
Well, look at the ladies boxing now. It's you know, like Casey Smith and
Casey Taylor and Sasha Jonas.
Yeah, sorry, I'm terrible with names, but wow.
Really?
Yeah. No, but how they're progressing.
Yeah, well,
and it's becoming like an international, you know, it's amazing, the door of opportunity.
Yeah. I don't think I wanted to fight like, but...
No. I would like my daughters to fight, but, you know...
That's it, I get more nervous and more like worried about watching me mates fight. Or like kids that are like, I'll train, or like, than fighting myself. I think it's the not being in control and being like flapping, like, because I can't do nothing for them, you just gotta shout from the outside. It's like, I get more nervous than that, so I can't imagine what it'd be like with my own daughter or son. It may possibly like
the same as your mum and dad, you know,
yeah,
the same
exactly,
feeling.
yeah.
So, you know, when you did have when you had Felicity, you know, you were professional boxing, did that have any effect, you think, to do with your training? Maybe, was you feeling more tired?
Yeah, definitely more tired, because I'd be doing night feeds and then going to the gym on 3 or 4 hours sleep. I remember it was like the October time, and obviously I was helping my bird out with the night feeds, and I think I'd done a night feed 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, went back asleep, and then I was up at 8. I was up and I was in the gym for 8, and then I went and sparred Andy Collar. He was a former world champion. Next thing is I've had a proper scrap with him, black and blue, had bloody nose, black eyes. Just come home and I just said to my bird, I was like, listen, I've got a big fight here, and you're going to have to do these night feeds.
On the
so
night shift,
I'm going and getting filled in the morning. We're all sitting on the couch with the baby. I was like, I can't be doing these night feeds. So I think for the massive fight, I ended up getting a mattress in the spare bedroom. And just sleeping here. Because
you're losing weight for a fight. The baby, the stress of fighting, yeah. It is a hard life to be a fighter, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tough, yeah, but we do it for a reason, don't we? We enjoy it, like, we love it, madly enough.
Great stuff. Well, listen, hopefully we'll be a British title champion.
Yeah.
Got the potential too.
Nice.
And it's great to have you on today, by the way, Tom. Fazza.
Invite me.
So from me and my fella producer Gary Lynn, thanks Gary.
Nice one.
Take care. I hope you have enjoyed it, and please do, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel, share it for Tom, and let's hopefully we'll see you in the future with a belt.
Nice one.
Brilliant. Take care, mate. Bye bye.